Hey, what's all this then?
Well, a warrior must be prepared for anything. And so I took my stock and weapons to be ready for, for anything.
Really? There's pretty cool stuff here. Size. Guessing bow staff.
Yes.
What is this?
Alex, put that down! Alex! No! Oh, no, Alex! Oh.
Well, hello, dear viewers. My name is Alexander, the Unconventional Gentleman.
And I'm Casey's Hammer Fighter.
And this is Downtime!
Hey, dear viewers. Well, there's been an instance, but let's not dwell on it. Let's go on today's review. Unconventional gentleman? Unconventional gentleman?
What? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? Speak up! Oh, I get it. You want to see me dance, huh? Is that it? See the dancing feet! Pay him $5! See the dancing feet! $5! $5! Oh, God!
Today's review is Darkman.
Ah!
Okay, are we good now? Yes. Sorry, I lost myself, but I'm okay now. Going from the 80s on to the 90s, the face of superhero films would be forever changed, especially with the release of one of the most darkest depictions of a superhero's first outing of all time, Batman 1989.
Yep. Thanks to director Tim Burton, Batman was a darker take on superheroes on film, often having a frightening visuals, gothic larger-than-life background, and having sinister tones while villains are dark and depraved, with Jack Nicholson's take of the Joker is both hilarious and terrifying.
Indeed. With the Batman as the vessel for darker, more scarier hero stories to take center stage, movies such as The Crow, The Guyver, Return of Batman, Batman Animated, Mask of Phantasm, and The Shadow, and many more.
And since there's so many directors giving their take of the dark hero trope, Evil Dead's Sam Raihmi decided to throw his Deadeye hand in the mix as he went straight to work trying to make his own retake of The Shadow.
But when that didn't work, Raimi came up with his own idea that changed the way that superhero films were shot from those years on forward. A nice little classic full of off-the-crawl humor and sci-fi weirdness he called Darkman.
Darkman is a tale of vengeance, but also it takes the tale of a man trying to reclaim his identity after criminal scum takes away everything he had loved or worked for.
It is also what happens when a man loses face and now has to keep the madness back just to exist. Right, Case?
Right. The hero Darkman, or as his name is Peyton Westlake, is a brilliant medical researcher trying to come up with a formula for synthetic skin to be used for skin grafts for primarily burned victims. Using advanced holographic technology, he can reconstruct someone's entire face and the skin to shape them like a mask. Now, that's incredible.
His efforts into synthetic skin is aided by his fellow scientist and lab partner, Yakatako. They work in a private laboratory of Westlake's as they toil day and night to try and perfect the formula so the synthetic skin can last past the 90-minute mark. You see, in direct sunlight, the skin only lasts for 99 minutes before turning into, well, from what looks to be like sludge and melted latex combined, Just god awful.
But as Westlake and Yagataki learned, it can work past 99 minutes as long as you can stay out of the sun, so it's kind of a success, right?
While Westlake works hard on the formula for his skin, we see he also has a relationship with a cutie named Julie. Julie, we learn, is an attorney for a law firm called Papas and Swain. Her law firm had tasked her with counseling the famous Louis Strack Jr. Strack of Strack Industries wants to begin remodeling the city of Detroit into a brimming metropolis, which helps to skyrise Strack's profits into the stratosphere, making Lewis the 1% of the 1%.
Unfortunately, Strax has his tracks leading back to doing dealings with a notorious gang led by their kingpin and complete psychopath, Durant. Durant is the big cheese of crime, the moldy dirt cheese that is. He and Strack have been in cahoots as Strack uses Durant and his jerk squad as muscles so he can change or remake the city as he pleases while innocent people get hurt or worse, the Fiend!
Unfortunately for Strack and Durant, Julie's meddling had unearthed a private document of theirs that could be used as evidence of Strack's corruption if it's exposed. Unfortunately still, since Julie frequently hangs out at Westlake's lab, it doesn't take long for Durant's thugs to trace Julie back to his lab, and also it didn't help either that she hid the document there.
It's then Durant and his goons ambush Westlake and Yakitori at the lab. They trash the place and end up killing Yakitori to torture Westlake into giving away the document. Those monsters!
After Durant retrieves the document, they dip Westlake into a vat of boiling chemicals by the head and severely burn his face and his hands before Durant tries to take his finger as some sick, sadistic trophy.
Those animals!
But I guess they trashed the lab as more than they wanted to, as it catches fire, forcing Durant and his thugs to flee, while Westlake is shot out like a bullet in the sky once the lab explodes, causing Julie to believe he died in the fire. While she and Westlake's family hold a funeral for him, it turns out that Westlake is alive and unwell.
I'll say, after the fire landed him in the river, Westlake was taken to a burn hospital. Due to his face being badly burned, he is unrecognizable, and because of that, he's the only known as John Doe, as he is taken care of by the doctors and the staff at the hospital. After his burns are treated and his back is reconstructed, doctors also use an experimental procedure that removes all sensation of pain and increases his body's adrenaline, making him super strong while also making his mind make him quite
Mad?
Yeah.
As Westlake really picks up the remains of his life and finds a secluded hovel to rest and work in,
And takes on a rather cady roommate.
right. Westlake begins his dark road to revenge as he systematically rebuilds his lab and uses his research to get his revenge on Durant, his criminal dynasty, and anyone who gets in his way.
Night.
He also tries to reconnect with his girlfriend Julie, although he keeps her at arm's length.
You see, he still loves her.
Present
But after Yakitori died, and he was almost killed as well, left horribly disfigured, he's worried she won't accept him as he is becoming a different man altogether, as his insanity takes a hold and his revenge sets him up on a darker path that she just can't follow.
Yes, well, it all culminates in a series of hits against Durant that comes together into a climactic scene on a helicopter. After a flight from hell across Detroit, it all ends with flaming wreckage where Durant is presumed dead and Westlake has the last laugh.
Unfortunately, that just leaves Strack as he takes a hostage of Julie when Westlake comes to save her. A huge fight breaks out between the business-savvy ghoul and the badass Westlake, which ends with Strack taking the fall as Westlake and Julie had their mournful goodbye. Damn!
Yep, sadly, Westlake just couldn't be the man she remembered. He was a different man now. A dark man now.
Well said, bud. Well said.
Now then, let's talk about the cast. Westlake, or Darkman, was played by young Liam Neeson. Future Qui-Gon. The beautiful Frances McDormand played Julie, the sweet love interest. Nelson Machiti playing Westlake's best friend and lab partner, Yakitori. Larry Drake as the villainous Durant.
Of the commission.
Colin Fizz as Strack, and many more. Neeson was a standout performer, just giving it his all as he's playing a respected and noble scientist, turning into a powerful yet demonic psycho, trying to take his revenge and absolutely having a ball with it doing it. Drake and Collins played a very especially evil duo as Durant and Strack. And Frances as Julie was an understandable yet very touching, grieving girlfriend of Westlake's.
You said, bud. Their acting as well as their stories, intense visuals, and comedic action style mad watching the movie. Such a great horrifying action hero movie, gripping with both atmosphere and fun the whole watch.
Well, what can you expect when you have a director like Sam Raihmi? The guy is a visual wizard, taking cues from his films Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, and somehow blending them together so well in this movie. Using the camera angles into the film made for a unique watch. Plus, later down these same roads, those same camera works were put in and appearing in other great hero films, such as the trio legacy of Spider-Man.
Yeah!
Now, where the film misses angles sometimes, where it also succeeds, the tone of the movie can be pretty goofy and sometimes, jarring during supposedly intense scenes or scary scenes, or even just serious moments that's kind of ruined by slapstick comedy. But honestly, these don't actually really ruin the story, as it gives a more unique and enticing sort of visual appeal to the film, making it oddly dark and funny, yet somehow still very touching, while it's also being amusing.
Yeah. Still an awesome movie, though.
Oh yeah.
Where is he? Where's who?
Darkman is dark, depraved, and sometimes chilling. But it's a ride from revenge to redemption the whole way through. Its sequels, even though they're not as well known as the original film, was still a big hit. And honestly, I feel like it adds on to the legacy when mummy actor Arnold Vosloo did a really fantastic job of being Darkman in the sequel films.
Totally old buddy of mine!
Whether you're looking for another superhero movie to tide you over for the next several thousand Marvel sequels, or you're just looking for a creepy dark film to tickle your dark side with a few laughs to boot, Darkman will thrill you, tickle you, and bury you if you're not careful. And in my opinion, I give Darkman 5 fucking pink elephants out of 5.
Well, that about wraps it up for Downtime. Once again, I'm Alexander, the unconventional gentleman.
And I'm Casey's Hammer Fighter.
And this was Downtime. Remember to like and subscribe.
And comment down below for any ideas or future suggestions for Downtime.
Ciao.
Stay awesome, everybody.